Yo, what up? Welcome back to Sudoku. I am a guy who is about average at it, but enjoys it a lot. So, yeah. So how we get on today. Now, this one is a master puzzle set by Luxen, Luixen on Twitter. And I can see why it's a master puzzle. I think I'm going to struggle with this one, I won't lie, looking at it. It's a few types I feel less confident in, and also the regions I feel less confident in. So, yeah, let's see how I go. So for starters, just because it's something I'm immediately remembering looking at these types, I think Magerna? I don't even know how you say it. I've only seen it in game very briefly. But I think that's a Steel Psychic type. Steel Fairy type. Is Tinkerton and that line Steel Fairy? They look like they could be. Oh, and Mawile, actually. I think Mawile is Steel Fairy. I think Mawile, Mega Mawile, and the Tinkerton line are probably more obvious than Magerna, so I'm going to take Magerna. I've never heard the name said out loud. I'm probably saying it horribly wrong, but I'm going for it. 6.4 on Steel Fairy. That's a strong start. Strong start to this strange grid. Now, Steel Paldea, I'm trying to remember the car thing. Is it Reverbroom or whatever? Absolutely hate that Pokemon. I won't lie. I really don't like its design, but I'm pretty sure it's Steel type. Can I not just put any Pokemon and put Steel Terra type on it? Isn't that how Paldea works? I'm gonna go with the classic rule of go for like first evolutions, not last evolutions. I think I'm gonna go Varoom. I can't imagine more people put Varoom than Orthworm. Orthworm. It's such a weird word to say. 10%. I'm alright with that, you know. Thing is, my best score I think is still around 180, 200, so anything below, you know, 18 to 20 means I should get a PB. Right, and then Galarian Steel type. This was on either yesterday or the day before, and I put Copperaja, but I think Kufont did better than Copperaja. I think because Copperaja has a G-Max form, it makes it a bit more memorable. Sweet. I think that's pretty strong for the right column there. I'm pretty happy with that. Right, now I'm going to go for that middle... Sorry, I look at the camera because I'm moving my shoulders because I've got music playing, because I don't like recording in silence. And I'm realising that it's going to make no sense to whatever music's playing. You know what, I'll try and sync it up with whatever music I have for the actual video. Now, what was Poison type in the least memorable game for me? Sword and Shield, I really struggle with. I hate how often Galar's been on here recently. The power of editing made this look very short, but I've sat here for about 2 minutes thinking about this one, and all I can think of is Galarian wheezing. Is there a... There's not a Galarian coughing, okay. What the hell is Kingler G-Max? That thing got a 6-pack or a beard? I don't think I want to know. Glar. Wheezing Glar. I think Galarian Wheezing is Poison Fairy. So I'm going to take that. It's all I can think of. You know, actually not bad at all. I'm still on pace for a pretty good score there. Right, and then Paldean Poison type. I'm immediately thinking of Grafii. Is that Poison? What's this little first evolution? The little shrew thing. Tox. Not Tox. I'm just going to search Shrew. I think it's got it in the name. Shroodle. I'm going to have to go Shroodle. I can't think of anything else. I reckon this is quite a high score, though. Excuse me? Is there a really obvious one? Is Grafii just that much more memorable, or...? I guess we'll see. I'll go through all the answers at the end again, to, so that you can see how good some of the answers you came up with were, or I can see whatever the hell else goes in that middle one. Right, then we've got Poison Fairy. Oh no, have I done myself? Is there another Poison Fairy other than Galarian Wheezing? Have I stumped myself? I'm coming back to it. There may be another answer, and I might think of it in a bit, but I reckon for that bottom middle one, the only one I'm going to think of is Galarian Wheezing, and I've already put that at the top. Galarian Psychic type is the Ponyta. The Galarian Ponyta Psychic. There's the Hatteran line, but I think that's going to be pretty obvious. Would Orbeetle G-Max count? That's a Psychic type, right? I'm going to take that. I think that's a pretty good answer for that one. 7.4 is pretty good. Now this is where it gets really painful, because I'm on for my best score, but I'm also stuck. Oh, there's a fish, right? There's a water psychic type fish that's really quick. Does it begin with a Z? Apparently not. Right, I'm a little stumped on Psychic Paldean and Poison Fairy, so I think I'm just going to do Psychic Fairy, and the whole, like, Curlier line maybe is a good way to go. The Gardevoir line, rather. I'm going to go Curlier. I think that'll be the less guessed one of that line. 7.3. Oh, man, it's such a good score if I can clutch out these last two. Is Iron Valiant still Psychic type? I want to say it is. I want to say it's a Psychic Fighting still. I'm going to go for it. I'm a little bit stumped. It is a master puzzle after all. If I get it wrong, it's whatever. I say that and I still feel pain seeing that red square turn up. Oh, Paldean Psychic. There's the ostrich. The fashion-looking ostrich. Evolves from something that sounds like skirt, I think. Flittle. It doesn't sound like skirt, but it came up when I searched skirt, so that's fine. I'll go Flittle. 13.1. I got 179 with a missing answer. It could have been so good. Let's have a look at the answers. Let's see if there was anything else for that bottom middle. I have absolutely no idea what that is. It's a DLC Pokemon. It's literally just come out. It had to be one I've never heard of or one I've already put. I was stuck on that one. That's a shame. Right, but Steel Fairy. Klefki, most obvious answer, apparently. Magerna at the bottom. Pretty happy with that one. There's Morwa on the Tinkerton line, like I thought. Flittle's pretty high up there. Rabska is Psychic. What? Oh god, I'm so confused by that Pokemon. I swear I got it wrong the other day thinking it was Psychic. Screamtail, good answer. The Hatenna line at the top there. There's Orbeetle G-Max. Quite a few options then, actually. Quite a few options. I mean, the most unique score is 83, which is insane when you consider they had to get at least 39.4% on that one. So they had like 40% amongst like the other 8. Alright, so today's Pokedoku has taught me a lesson. Look at the whole grid before you start putting answers in, because I could have got something else for Galarian Poison type, I'm sure. Oh wait, let's have a look. I would have struggled to think of any of them, to be honest, but at least if I had given myself more time up there to think of like Toxtricity or something, then I would have had Galarian Wheezing for that bottom middle one. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please like and comment, and subscribe. Let me know how you did, if there's any answers you thought of, or if you realised how screwed I was when I put Galarian Wheezing up there before I realised. And yeah, I think that's my best score, even with the 100%. At least it's up there for me, so I guess I'll take it.